jukebox light, where whispers float on the bourbon night. There's a silhouette in a slow dance sway, tracing shadows where I used to lay. The air is thick with the scent of smoke, each breath a memory, every exhale a ghost. In the arms I've never let go no more, lost my heart to the closing door. Every note in the smoky haze reminds me of our yesterdays. If these old walls could speak my pain, they'd sing of you again and again. There was once a time love felt like fate. In your embrace every sorrow would obey, but time's cruel hand drew us apart, leaving silence in the chambers of my heart. Now I sit here with my glass of red, toasting to dreams that are long dead. In the arms of never let go no more, lost my heart to the closing door. Every note in this smoky haze reminds me of our yesterdays. If these old walls could speak my pain, they'd sing of you again and again. Oh, but love, here I am, still in this chair, sifting through the echoes of despair. Candlelight flickers like the hope I once knew, as rain taps the window, playing tunes so blue. In the arms of never let go no more, whisper winds through the open door. Let my heart beat in this tender ache, with every memory your name I'll take. In a melody that weeps and sighs, in the arms of never let go, love never dies, till the last note fades into the night. In the arms of never let go, I'll hold on tight. In this dim lit room, where shadows mingle with despair, candle flickers dance on walls, whispering secrets they can't share. Glass of whiskey holds my hand, comfort in the smoky air. Each sip a memory silence we both bear. In the arms of farewell and silence, beneath a moon that's seen it all. Heartbreak serenades the night sky as the stars wait for my tears to fall. Once laughter filled our midnight talks, love lived in the tunes we'd play. A sudden coldness touched your words, left our song to fade away. Now you're a whisper in the rain, a story ended, turned to pain. In the arms of farewell and silence, beneath the moon that's seen it all. Heartbreak serenades the night sky as the stars wait for my tears to fall. Here in the quiet I find you still, in the echoes of our will, where dreams are distant and time is leave. Oh, how grief dances with relief. In the arms of farewell and silence, I find a strength in my despair. Though the night's embrace is cold and vast, in its depths I find you there. In the arms of farewell and silence, echoes of love that we once cast slowly fade into the dawn. Whispered goodbyes at last. In the dim light of a fading candle, silhouettes dance on the walls of this old chapel. Whiskey breath, soft piano playing low, echoes of a heart I used to know. Rain whispers secrets on the window pane, every drop a syllable of your name. Here on the edge of nostalgia in my mind, Who's outside the rusty bar door, where laughter and tears spill out on the floor? That night the moon watched as you slipped away, leaving me with words I could never say. The clock ticks on, but in here time stands still, nursing the ache that no whiskey can fill. Here on the edge of nostalgia in my mind, lost in the shadows of what I left behind, the sweet sorrow of midnight's deep blue side, haunting me gently as time whispers by. Oh, how the ghost of your smile lingers on in the silence between each note of the song. Your whispers float up with the smoke to the skies, as the stars hold the tears I refuse to cry. Still on the edge of nostalgia sublime, chasing the echoes of a better time, the soft lament of the night's tender cry, underneath the vast unending sky, fading out softly like that candle's light in the heart of the bar, into the night. In the half light, where shadows start to fall, I find myself walking down the old town hall. The cobblestones whisper underfoot tales untold, while the dusk cradles my heart, turning it cold. There's a candle flickering in a nearby window, like a lonesome signal. Where does its glow go? Here on the edge of farewell, my love, at dusk I'm sipping on sorrow, my heart's encased in husk. Each moment drips like aged whiskey down glass. Memories flare up, then fade into the past. Oh, the night sings of you in a slow, deep wail. I'm living on the edge of your goodbye, so frail. That old oak where our names were once carved deep now stands lonely, its promises it couldn't keep. The laughter we shared the soft, relentless tapping of autumn rain. You said love was forever, but shadows grew under the dimming sky. Your absence I rue. Here on the edge of farewell, my love at dusk, I'm sipping on sorrow, my heart's encased in husk. Each moment drips like aged whiskey down glass. Memories flare up, then fade into the past. Oh, the night sings of you in a slow, deep way. I'm living on the edge of your goodbye, so afraid. In the silence of this fading day, I hold a ghost, dancing alone to the whispers of what I miss most. My soul tangled up in the breeze that once blew, carrying the scent of the dreams we once knew. Oh, the twilight, how it bleeds, hues of your eyes, leaving me with whispers, whispers of goodbyes. Here on the edge of farewell, my love at dusk, I'm nursing the ache as nightfall dawns its musk. Moments suspended like smoke in cool air, fading yet so vivid and achingly bare. Oh, this dust knows the weight of our old song. On the edge of farewell, where my heart belongs. Here on the edge, where my heart whispers on.
And a little candlelight through the haze of smoke-filled bars. My soul hums softly beneath the moon that whispers to the stars. Every glass of whiskey echoes with a tale that's mine alone. In the shadows where laughter once danced, now sits a silent throne. Whispers of my fire, now just embers cold and gray, lost in the chorus of the dawn that took your music away. Here in the quiet hour, the night like a lace of solemn grace. Whispers of my fire, now in silence we embrace. We danced through storms, our spirits clashed like thunder's fierce caress. Your eyes held stories ne'er spoken, a tender wild fortress, but seasons turn their backs on us. Your ghost now fills this room, where once your laughter lit the sparks. Only shadows now loom, whispers of my fire, now now just embers, cold and gray, lost in the chorus of the dawn that took your music away. Here in the quiet I wear the night like a lace of solemn grace. Whispers of my fire now in silence we embrace. Oh, remember the rain, listen as we shared secrets in the dark. Your silhouette, a painting in the corners of my heart. Now each drop that falls a symphony of what we've had to pay. The cost of loving deeply in a world that strips the warmth away. Whispers of my fire, now just whispers in the chill. Each note you played still haunts the air, a love that lingers still. Here in the quiet I find strength in what remains. Whispers of my fire in the silence, love sustains. Softly fading, oh, softly fading. Whispers in the night. In a corner of that dim-lit bar, under a flicker of candle flame, velvet shadows danced on the walls, whispering your name. A glass of whiskey resting in my hand, smooth and bitterly sweet, where the echoes of our old love songs softly, slowly repeat. When I saw never let go, the notes just broke right through, painted in the deepest hue of a love I thought I knew. Every word a haunting cry in the smoke where we used to lie. When I saw never let go in blue, I lost a piece of me with you. Rain tapped like lonely footsteps against the window pane, each drop a memory falling, swirling down the drain. You left with the dawn's early light, but your ghost in my room did stay, haunting the spaces between my breaths. In the hours before the day when I saw never let go, the notes just broke right through,
of a love I thought I knew. Every word a haunting cry in the smoke where we used to lie. When I saw Never Let Go in blue, I lost a piece of me with you. Oh, the melody lingers on like the scent of old perfume, a song spun from the sadness of love's final fateful swoon. Beneath the moon's silver gaze, where once our hopes did twine, now only quiet whispers remain of what was once yours and mine. When I saw Never Let Go, it all came crashing new, a story painted true in the tears of midnight's hue. Just a haunting tender sigh, a love that will never die. When I saw Never Let Go in blue, I'll always remember you, fading out like a candle's glow. I'll never let go of you. In a smoky room under fleeing no, I found myself at midnight holding memories tight. Rain taps on the window with a rhythm so slow, echoes of laughter from a time I used to know, on the edge of unshaken love, here in my mind, dancing with ghosts on the floor left behind. Whiskey burns slow as the heart aches on wine. Every sip, a whisper of you that's entwined. Once laughter flowed like the river meets the sea, then silence fell. Now it's just the shadows and me. Your words used to warm me like the sun's gentle kiss. Now they're just echoes in the abyss. On the edge of unshaken love, here in my mind, dancing with ghosts on the floor left behind. Whiskey burns slow as a heart aches unwind. Every sip, a whisper of you that's entwined. There's a solace in the pain, a beauty in the blue, in every note of our forgotten song. I find a clue, but tonight the music plays only for one, as I sway along until even the echoes of what was in the corners of my mind. Whiskey's warm fading as night takes its claim, leaving just candlelight whispering your name on the edge of unshaken love. Here in my mind, I hold on to the night, to the love left behind. In the gloam of a soft, fading candlelight, the room breathes out the cold old tales of night. Outside rain whispers secrets to these lonesome streets, while my soul sits quietly, draped in velvet retreats. Whispers of buried truth tonight echo through this heart like a train in the blind. Every shadow knows my sin, every sip of whiskey sighs. The ghosts in the smoke, they don't lie. Once there was a love of fiery, embrace, turn to a touch of frost in the morning's harsh face. Gone the laughter that filled these hollow rooms, now just the silence that dances with my loom. Whispers of buried truths tonight heart like a train in the blind. Every shadow knows my sin, every sip of whiskey sighs. The ghosts in the smoke, they don't lie. Underneath the moan of the willow trees, I count my regrets like the clock ticks tireless, marking time's cruel theft. Where have all those tender promises left? Whispers of buried truths tonight, soft as the touch of memories lie. Every shadow knows my sin, every sip of whiskey sighs in the still of the night. Truth never dies, whispers linger as my song gently flies into the night where my old heart lies. Shadows drape the tears I hide. Whiskey whispers soft through smoke that sighs. Candle flickers tails, old flames and lies. Under the empty promises in blue, heartache sings in chords of rueful hue. Each note drips down like rain through the night. Under the empty promises, love lost its fight. You promised me stars, gave only stormy skies. Dancing silhouettes turned to silent goodbyes. The music plays on, but our song's out of tune. Echoes in the glass from our love's crescent moon. Under the empty promises in blue, heartache sings in chords of rueful hue. Each note drips down like rain through the night. Under the empty promises, love lost its fight. All the laughter we shared now just echoes in the hall. A specter of love, a shadow on the wall. Sipping on the sorrow, the bitter and the sweet. Memories like ghosts in every corner me. Under the empty promises in blue, heartache sings in chords of rueful hue. Fade out like a song on a lonely midnight drive. Under the empty promises, trying to survive. Under the empty promises, where I'm still in the dim light of a dying day. Whiskey whispers on a tray. Alone, shadows dance on the walls of this old bar. To the soft pulse of a mellow guitar, I sway, lost in the hush of the twilight fray. I'm dancing with what I couldn't say tonight, spinning in the silence, holding memories tight. The words we lost, oh, they're playing on repeat. the past gets loud and stays. I'm dancing with what I couldn't say tonight, spinning in the silence, holding memories tight. The words we lost, oh, they're playing on repeat down this lonely street where our road goes meet. But oh, the rain, remember every tear as it taps a rhythm only I can hear. And every drop is a note in this blues I play for the love that we let slip away. Still dancing with what I couldn't say tonight. Every step a story in the fading light. As the music dies, I find no sweet relief, just the quiet peace of what could never be. Dancing with echoes, oh, softly, softly. Yeah, in the flickering light of a lone candle's glow, my hands tremble as they hold what's left to know. Shadows dance on age, letters in the drawer, whispers of you, feet shuffled on a wooden floor. These letters unstamped, still waiting no more. Each word a heavy pour of the whiskey I adore. Love's old echo fading down a lonesome hall. Here I stand, heart braced for the fall. Time once whispered secrets through a sturdy oak door, but clocks stop ticking. You don't walk this floor. The night air carries tunes from the bar below, where strangers laugh as my sorrow slowly grows. These letters unstamped, still waiting no more. Each line a bitter sip of the memories I store. Love's old echo fading down a lonesome hall. Here
stand, still waiting no more. Each word a silent cry from my heart's core. Love's old echo fading down a lonesome hall. Here I stand, heart braced for the fall. Gently now, as the candlelight starts to fade, in the quiet after the music has played.
In the dim light of this old bar, my hands gripping a half-empty jar. Whiskey burns just like the tears that fall. Shadows play on peeling walls. Flicker of a candle's dying flame whispers softly, calling your name. Here in the quiet of this smoky room, where my heart beats heavy with glue. On the edge of a fading photograph in smoke, where memories linger like the words we never spoke. The fire's low, the night is soaked in your essence. I holding on to the edge of a fading photograph in smoke. Used to laugh under the summer moon. Now I'm dancing with your ghost at noon. Your jacket hangs, still holds your scent, a bitter reminder of where we went. From those highs to these echoing lows, how we got here, only the night knows. Each sip a moment we shared, each silence the pain I've bared. On the edge of a fading photograph in smoke, where memories linger like the words we never spoke. The fire's low, the night is soaked in your essence. I vote, holding on to the edge of a fading photograph in smoke. Rain taps like fingertips against the glass, echoing the time. Oh, how it passed, drifting in the mist, where our love did last. Ghosts in the fog, from the spells we cast. On the edge of a fading photograph in smoke, our love a whisper, a soft murmur. cherish the blaze before it went up in smoke. Just a fading photograph in the smoke. In this dim lit room, where shadows trace my sorrow, old records spin tales of yesterday and tomorrow. Candle flickers dance with the ghost on my wall. Echoes of your laughter, whispers in the hall. I'm on edge of, done with you in silence. Love hanging by a thread, afraid by defiance. This quiet is too loud, your absence too vivid. In the hush of heartbreak, every moment livid. We used to sip whiskey, tails spilling over ice, smoky nights in your arms, never thinking twice. Then the music stopped, your words turned cold, leaving me with memories I can't hold. I'm on the edge of, done with you in silence. Love hanging by a thread, afraid by defiance. This quiet is too loud, your absence too vivid. In the hush of heartbreak, every moment livid. Was it something lost in our midnight talks, or in our steps that no longer sink in walks? Rain taps the window like notes to a song unsung, melodies of what we were when love was young. I'm on the edge of, done with you in silence. But these tears tell a story through their quiet defiance. The whisper of the past, a soft echo fades in the night's embrace, where my solitude waits.
night in mealmat.
In the twilight's gentle sigh, where shadows cluster 'neath my door, a candle flickers, resurrecting tales from the cold, worn wooden floor. The whiskey whispers soft and slow, darling, why you back so soon? Another night beneath the moon, under the silent room again. Oh, here in the quiet I'm dancing alone, lost in the echo of a love that's flown. Each creak in the boards, a step from the past, under the silent room where shadows are cast. Wasn't but a year ago, laughter hung upon these drapes, arms a haven from the storm, now just empty swirling capes. The glass that held our cheers now catches tears, reflecting glimmers of our spree. Oh, how the joy fled silently, leaving whispers where our warmth had been. Oh, here in the quiet, dancing alone, lost in the echo of a love that's flown. Each creak in the boards, a step from the past, under the silent room where shadows are cast. In the corner, the piano softly moans its blues. Fingers trace the keys for melodies of me and you. A ghost in the music, a wisp in the wine, a moment caught in time, the sweet and the divine. Oh, here in the quiet I sway to the song of what was right and all that went wrong. The night wears thin, my candles last gas, under the silent room and memories clash, swaying alone. I saw ashes to armor still beneath that weeping sky. My heart held on to the ruins where our love used to lie. Each ember burning softly, a testament of in the ashes I found armor, but all my soul stood still. Time slipped through my fingers like smoke through open doors. The night you turned and walked away, my world turned cold and stark. Every sip of sorrow, tracing outlines of our shores, left me drifting, a lonely vessel in the dark. When I saw ashes to armor still beneath the endless gray, I wrapped myself in echoes where our past began to fade. With every breath of memory, with every silence a thrill, in the ashes I built armor where my soul stands still. As the candles flicker out, I'm armored but alone, whispering to the shadows, turning heart again to stone. In the half-light, where shadows merge with the dust, I sit by the window, where the cold wind whispers your name. Candle flickers, casting ghosts upon my letter, pouring my heart out on paper thin as my worn-out blues. Oh, these letters to loneliness at dusk. Ink bleeds like my heart, words falling like the rain. Each line a soft sigh, a plea to the evening star. Bring back the love that night has stolen away. Used to laugh under the moon, now I talk to the silence you left with the autumn, leaving echoes in your space Whiskey numbs the memories, but can't drown the taste of kisses sweet as summer wine. Now bitter with goodbye, these letters to loneliness at dust. Ink bleeds like my heart, words falling like the rain. Each line a soft sigh, a plea to the evening star. Bring back the love that I stole away. Here in the dim light I confess to the empty room. How I wish I could rewrite every line we drew, but the past holds tight, like the oak to its leaves, refusing to let go, even as it grieves. So I send these letters to loneliness at dust, a soul's bare whisper under the crescent moon's glow. Maybe they'll find you, maybe they'll drift away, but here in this silence, part of you will always stay, fading like the day into shades of deep blue gray.
In the flicker of a candle at the corner table's end, blue smoke swirling secrets that the shadows recommend. Glass of whiskey cold, reflecting storms that never mend. My heart writes you in silence, where these nights all blend. Lest I'll survive you, but the ink just bleeds and cries. Worn out pages whisper under moon's unyielding eyes. This heart holds your ghost, dancing neath the starlit skies. I'll survive you in my mind, where love never dies. Every sip a memory falls soft like autumn rain. Once danced in vibrant hues, now only gray remains. Your laugh a distant echo down lost a lover's lane. In this quiet bar I toast to love's sweet lingering pain. Let Earth I'll survive you, but the ink just bleeds and cries. Worn out pages whisper under moon's unyielding eyes. This heart holds your ghost, dancing neath the starlit skies. I'll survive you in my mind, where love never dies. Now here I sit, the record
scratch the tunes into the night. Old songs like us once bold, now faded from the light. Your face in every shadow, in every wrong I right. Love's lasting scar, a story etched in black and white. There's two, I'll survive you. Softly now the heart complies. Echoes in the quiet as my soul to yours still ties. This room keeps your ghost gently swaying, no goodbyes. I'll survive you in my mind, where true love lies. I'll survive you in my mind, where love never dies. Softly, softly fades, but never ever dies. In the quiet corner of a smoky room, candle shadows dancing, echoes of the gloom. Crystal glasses clinking like a whispered tune. The night draped in velvet met the silver moon, and I felt the midnight blue in silence. Whiskey lips, tear traced, bitter in their defiance. Heart hanging heavy with the weight of private violence. Oh, these midnight blues. In silence. Once laughter filled these hollow, haunted halls. Your ghost in every creaking floorboard calls. But now the music's just a memory that appalls. Since you left me here, where even shadow falls, and I felt the midnight blues in silence. Whiskey lips, tear traced, bitter in their defiance. Heart hanging heavy with the weight of private violence. Oh, these midnight blues. In silence. Rain taps at the window, a rhythmic mournful cry. Each drop a moment, a memory passing by. I'm sifting through the shadows, asking the night why. Underneath this stormy sky, even stars must comply. So I nurse the midnight blues in silence, finding solace where the dark and light meet in lions. And though the night is vast, in your absence I find guidance, living with these midnight blues in eternal quiet defiance. echoes in these walls, shadows in the stars, waiting for the rain to wash away this pain. On the edge of buried truths, no more. Found what silence in my soul was for. Shattered dreams like glass beneath the door. On the edge of buried truths, no more. Once you danced with me beneath a sycamore tree, laughter in the air, the moonlight in your hair. Then came autumn scorn, left my heart forlorn. You whisper goodbye beneath a stormy sky. On the edge of buried truths, no more. Found what silence in my soul was for. Shattered dreams like glass beneath the door. Your specter in the chair whispers from nowhere. My heart aches to tell the secrets I quell in the quiet of the night. I find my old fight on the edge of buried truths, no more. Softly, gently opening the sore, healing winds through the open door. On the edge of buried truths, no more. On the edge of buried truths, no more. In the flicker of a candle's last breath, the shadows dance on tired wooden floors. This empty room whispers your name in its silence, where your laughter used to fill the midnight air. A glass of whiskey holding my cold reflection, echoes of our love now just smoke lingering on. Every letter I wrote to done with you in my mind, still sealed with the kisses you forgot to take. These pages bleed the blues, my ink runs with pain. Oh, how I've tried, yet I'm still writing, still crying. Letters to done with you, but never really saying goodbye. The rain taps like old jazz on the window pane, each drop a melody of days when we were the two. But seasons turned as bitter as the bite of your goodbye. Now I sit here nursing the scars, wearing your old shirt. I sip from the cup where your love turned to dust, hoping the warmth might bring back what the cold stole away. Every letter I wrote to done with you in my mind, still sealed with the kisses you forgot to take. These pages bleed the blues, my ink runs with pain. Oh, how I've tried, yet I'm still writing, still crying. Letters to done with you, but never really saying goodbye. There's a ghost in my bed, lying in your shade, haunting the dreams where we still dance slow. I reach out but grasp only the chill of the night. In the echo of your voice I find no comfort, just the cruel reminder, your memory fading in the dawn. Every letter I wrote to done with you in my mind, still sealed with the kisses you forgot to take. These pages bleed the blues, the colors of my soul. Oh, how I've tried, still writing, still crying, still lying. Letters to done with you, but always, always holding on. As the candle dies, my love in whispers softly fades away.